suckers will live.
You're a dead meat, slime bag. Yo, man, it's cool. It's cool, man. It's cool.
Time's Dinah. Yeah. Well, it's 3 a.m. like always.
Look, you've got to call the police.
There's a payphone in back, but it's broke.
Look, you don't understand. There is a maniac trying to kill us.
Welcome to New York.
Son of a bitch.
Hey, this is Rob, aka Anomaly, back for another review or preview for that matter. I'm not really sure what to call this, but what you guys are looking at is one of two prototypes for the 2021 One's Custom / Distress Labs collaboration with Paul Manzi and One's Customs. This is a Jason Takes Manhattan Custom 1/6 figure. I believe the run's going to be 20. As of right now, the run is nearly sold out. I think there's a few slots left, but this is my figure. Again, prototype from the run. Wanted to get this figure a little early so we could show you guys exactly what you're going to be getting. So there's really no questions and or surprises. As you can see right here, everything with this figure is brand new for 2021. We got two brand new head sculpts. We got a brand new mask that I go over in my review very thoroughly. We have a new Julius head, even newer than the one that came with the prior one he did. Shout out to Bobby. And he has a really good Part 8, the original prototype of this setup. This is just a more revised version. And you know, you got a bunch of accessories. There's some things that this set right now is not showing. There's some additional items that will be coming with this set. As of now, the COA I do not have. That will be coming shortly. There may be a backdrop to go behind the dio, and there should be a bust, sculpted bust with, I believe, mixed media on it to display that ooze head that I have on a head sculpt stand right now. And I believe those are the remaining items that are going to be coming with this run. So I'm going to go into the details of this figure and tell you why that this, in my opinion, is, you know, you guys know how I do and what I collect. I'm going to be, you know, tell you guys straight up that this is one of the nicest figures that I've held in hand from One's Customs. And, you know, One's is, you know, has a whole new frame of mind. You know, he's going to be focusing more on runs because now he doesn't have to worry about doing the accessories and the dios, and you know, there may be a little bit more of a premium, but the figures will be coming quicker, and again, one can focus on just what he does best, which is the figures. So this is an amazing package. It's worth every single penny, and the goal is to get these figures out in a timely manner, 6 months or less. Maybe I'll give a month or two, and to have them all pretty much looking the way that you see them looking here. And shout out to I Am Toys, Chris Parmesan Cheese. So again, enough talking on my end. I'm gonna let you guys take this in, and we're gonna start the review. All right, guys. So here we go with Paul's Dio. We'll show this off first. Basically, this is representative of a kind of like a street scene or alley scene. As you can see, you have a gate, keep out sign, danger. If you take a little close look at this gate, you can see all the different colors. Paul told me he used about 5 or 6 different colors to create this weathered and age effect, which I think came out very, very, very well. Looks really good and definitely adds to the atmosphere of the Dio. And you can see there's a bunch of items here. We have some syringes, and pardon the light, guys. Light's drowning out things a little bit, but we got some syringes. We got some 80s Camels carton cigarettes, and we got some sculpted cigarettes by Paul Manzi himself. Paul told me he sculpted these. He tried a variety of different techniques to get these cigarettes, and he felt the sculpted route was the best way. Got a Heineken bottle. Never leave home without it. Your Trojan condoms. And you just got some boxes here, some trash, like kind of like alley dock setting type theme going. Got some trash bags, and again, you can see that beautiful weathering on Paul's behalf. And lastly, we have this aged crate. All of these dials will have all or similar accessories. And then basically we're going to go down to the dial itself. The main attraction to the dial is this beautiful sewer cap. Now keep in mind, this all started originally out as wood, and the end result is nothing short of amazing. What you basically have here is a sewer cap that started out as wood that's been weathered and painted so magnificently that it looks like it's actually metal. It has a metallic, silvery, glistening, wet, metallic look to it. And Paul added some resin wet effect with mud around the edges, as you guys can see. And I don't know, this old sign right here, I'm not sure what that is, but this looks exactly the part. It's supposed to look like a ground, which it does. That's partially wet, and again with a sewer cap. So let's get a perspective shot. This, see how it looks, and again, just a magnificent presentation here. And this is what you guys will be getting with this run. Alrighty, let's begin. There's no COA as we speak right now. It will be coming shortly. And what we'll focus on right here is one of the newest sculpts that one did. This is the Ooze head. This is a brand new sculpt. Focus. Brand new sculpt from One's Customs, and as you guys can see, it's phenomenal. It's absolutely phenomenal. Great paint concept. Has like that sludge effect from when he was, they spilled the sludge on him in the tunnel. This is absolutely amazing details here. All new sculpt. Look at that, guys. Absolutely amazing. Let's turn this bad boy around so you guys can kind of see what we got here. I'm trying to do this with one hand, not exactly easy, but this is one of the other heads that you guys will get. And great compliment to the figure. Here's a nice close-up for you guys. And that's that Ooze head right there. And right here we have the Julius head. This is a second rendition. Shout out to Bobby that got the original One felt that he could do it just a tad more accurate, and this is basically what he came up with. As you guys can see, try to get a little lower. It's just so well done. Pick it up here. I don't like moving it too much because I don't want to risk paint rub, but this is basically what we got, guys. Look at that. Look at the intense detail here. Got the afro, sculpted afro. Underneath got the, you know, got his head knocked off essentially. Awesome, awesome addition, awesome paintwork and sculpt. So I'm gonna put that back right here gently. Alright, so that's how we looking. And move the zoo's head back. And now let's start with the figure. Again, looks so nice on the sewer cap. Shout out to Distress Labs again. Alright, so what we have here is we got some burro boots with laces. These boots have been weathered and grimed out on a real high level. I absolutely love how he did this application because it's thick, it's grimy, and it's appropriate. Exactly how it should be for the figure. This figure is almost like a part 7 Jason in the sense that there is a lot of body sculpting. So first of all, before we even get to that, these are the pants done by one's wife. This outfit is all custom, and I think this is one of the first part 8s. Mine's and Chris Parmesan, shout out to I Am Toys, where one's done a fully custom outfit, again, with the help of his wife. And it's just perfect. It's not too baggy, it's not too tight, not too loose, and it flows just perfectly. And one thing one did with this outfit, as you see here, got that tattered knee right there with the sculpting, the nice sculpting detail. And you also got the sculpting right here on the leg, right up the leg, right into the boot. Again, frayed, tattered, just everything that one does at a very high level is demonstrated in this figure. And look at that, look at all that grime and sludge. Every fold that you guys see here, every crease was deliberate and done by one, rather than just letting the clothes just sit how they want to sit, to ensure that the figure, everything kind of flows properly. And even going to these gloves right here, again, I'm not sure how we did the gloves. I believe they're custom. They have like a vinyl material, and those folds that you guys see are deliberate, as in this hand as well. Got some focus going on. Everything you guys see here is deliberate and purposeful in this application. Done so well. Then we'll see it at various angles, but again, we have that other exposure point, the tearing of the clothing, and here we have some phenomenal sculpting, guys. Absolutely phenomenal. I love the color variation, I love the texture, I love the way the shirt's frayed. Again, these wrinkles and all these creases are all deliberate. And I also like about this is that it's not overly weathered. It's just right. It's not too little, not too much. Again, going back to these creases right here, everything is purposeful and looks good. It has a very good flow. These are the pockets, the accurate pockets. I don't care what anybody says. A little bit of a sludge detail. Again, more sculpting here. Again, absolutely stunning, if you ask me. Yeah, good. We got that good focus going on now. And we have another exposure point right here. This body is has that nice squared off look, but it's thick and husky, Kane Harderish, but not too wide on the shoulders, just how I like it. Should have a bit more like a refrigerator body. As you guys can see, it's just I love the way the shirt sits on the body. It's nice and flat, not too indentated, just perfect. So now, guys, let's talk a little bit about this mask. And don't worry, guys, I'll show it with the mask off. This mask is brand new mask, and I think one did a phenomenal job on it. I'll show some reference pics to show you how the old one looks compared to this, and it's pretty drastic. Paint app is phenomenal. We also have new strap work and new buckle work. Those buckles you guys see there are hand done by Mr. One's Customs and sculpted and look superior to the older ones. And this is the first party Mines and Chris that he introduced these. And it's just, and the mask is a little wider as it should be, not as oval and not as narrow. And it's just painted so magnificently. It has all the proper scratches and weathering and aged look. Again, I'll show you guys without the head, I mean, without the mask in a minute. But this is how we looking from the front, guys. Alright, and let's take a quick look without the mask. Alright guys, so this is how we looking on this without the mask. Again, this is a brand new head, and I absolutely love it. Again, I'll show some reference pics of how the older heads look, and again, it's pretty drastic. This is a new material, the monster clay that Ones is using. Get the focus going here, and it creates just a very smooth, refined finish. And look at that, guys. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. And let's get a perspective shot, guys. Let's move back and wow. And let's take a look at some angles. Alright guys, so here we go, some side angle action here. I had to move the dial so you guys could see it from all its entirety. So again, here we looking from the side. Again, nicely weathered and grimed out boots. And we're riding up this beautifully tailored outfit. Again, want to emphasize that it's not too overly weathered. Again, this is how we looking with the gloves. Look at that sculpting, how deep that is, guys. And we can see a little bit of the way One did the shirt from the rear a little bit. Again, all that's purposeful. Nothing here is by chance. And here's that other exposure point. Nicely done. And I don't know if you guys can notice, I'm gonna step back a little bit, but how beefy and husky and thick this figure is. I like that aspect about this figure, because some of his older Part 8s, they were very skinny and everything was just kind of squinched up from the sides and from behind because of the whatever he had to do to get that wet look and to have it stiffened up. That just never equated to really good body proportions, but he nailed it here. Again, this is how we're looking on the side. You guys can get a good look at these strap work here, and those new buckles and the mask and just how it sits. And yeah guys, it's looking pretty good here. Let's take a perspective shot and let's take a look from behind. So this is how we're looking from behind. Again, look at all that weathering and grime work. Got a little bit of sludge. Looks like he's been busy. Here we go. Again, beautiful outfit. One tucked in the shirt on this application right here. I think that's pretty cool. Looks awesome. And from behind, he looks really good. Still has that refrigerator squared off look in his stature. Then we have an additional exposure point right here, which is movie accurate. And with the frayed and tattered hole. And then you guys can kind of see how the folds and the creases look from behind. Gloves. And then this is how we have the head sculpt sitting on the head. I could probably press it down more, but it's cool. That's how we looking, guys. And let's get a perspective. And let's take a look at one last angle. We're gonna finish off with one last angle. Get another look at the boots. Absolutely love them. You guys know my boot fetish, how that is. Again, we looking good. Here's that glove and those wrinkles we were talking about. Again, there's another look at that beautiful sculpting. Epic sculpting here. And there's that other exposure point. And again, you can see just how beefy and husky and Kane Harderish this stature is. Absolutely love it. Again, one last look at the mask. And yeah, guys, this is what we got here. Got that collar right there, top heavy chest. And let's get perspective. And let's wrap up, finishing thoughts, guys. All right, guys, so this concludes the review slash preview, or whatever you guys want to call it. Again, this is a stellar, stunning package that's worth every single cent. Again, this is 2021 collaboration run. This will probably be the most feature rich run out of all the runs that are planned for this year. I believe the next one after this is Jason Goes to Hell, and I'll be on that as well. And I'll be receiving the prototype, and I'll be showing you guys that early as well. But again, just to sum up, everything on this figure, from the build, the structure, to the amazing tailoring from One and his wife, to the attention to details, to the new mask, the sculpts, the folds and the creases on the clothing and the weathering, everything just came out magnificently on this piece. And this piece is 100% going to the grave, as with all my pieces. So again, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this this close look at this figure. Just sit tight, guys, and anyone that is on this run, congratulations, and you got yourself a hell of a package. And if this is your first Works Customs figure, oh man, you are definitely in for a treat, man. So stay tuned, guys. I'm out.